Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Chef Wannabe's Life. Today we are making a very basic no-bake cheesecake. You can use this as just a base recipe for about anything. We're going to start with all of the usual suspects. Cream cheese, heavy cream, you'll need a pint. That also equals 2 cups. You're going to need sugar and vanilla. Remember, the full recipe is always linked in the first line of the description. You might sometimes see a bit of a blog post first, but the recipe will be probably near the bottom. We're going to get everything added in. Please make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature, because you will need to beat this until your entire mixture is smooth. I used my hand mixer because I didn't want to get my stand mixer dirty, so use whatever you want. I mean, if you can achieve that with a whisk, get on with your bad self, but I'm going with a hand mixer here. I didn't even ask how you all were doing. How are you? I hope that you're well. It's another pretty day here in Nebraska, and so I've just been enjoying the weather, and I'm sitting down this evening after dinner with a cup of coffee. I came to do a voiceover and chat with you all. I hope that everyone's healthy and happy. For this recipe, I also used a store-bought pie crust, which you will notice, and that is because I am lazy. But most importantly, I wanted that bigger 10-inch crust so that I could show you how, if you want to top it with anything and present it already topped, that is your best bet. You can make your own pie crust at home if you have a big pie plate. This will leave you and allow you a bit of room on top to, if you wanted to put strawberries or anything like that on it. I was kind of thinking like you could stir in some chocolate and toffee bits and then top it with caramel. Doesn't that sound delicious? Anyway, so regardless, that will leave you room to top it if you don't want to like cut it and then top each individual piece. So there's that. You could top it with some whipped cream. And then strawberries on top of that. You notice I haven't mentioned cherries because I don't like cherries. But you do whatever your heart desires. We're going to get this, like I said, beat up until the mixture is smooth. And maybe plus a minute or two to make sure that that heavy cream gets some air whipped in it. You also use vanilla pudding mix in this recipe. This is one of those recipes out of my mystery recipe box, which if you didn't read the blog post that goes along with this recipe, you won't know about. But I found this mystery recipe box that has all these recipes in it, and some are in my writing, most are in other people's writing. I have no idea where it came from. I have no recollection of it. It's so weird, but I'm going to make some of these recipes for you that sound tasty or that I know were my mom's. There's some of my mom's in there as well. I can't even put this in this pie crust straight. This is why I'm not a baker. You know this about me by now. And in a minute here, I'm going to take all of that cheesecake batter. There you go. You know I licked my finger there. Yes, I did. Ain't no guessing about that. And then you can also bet that I took off whatever was on that spatula, and I might have tasted that too. Cover it up, and then you are going to refrigerate it for at least 3 hours. And then you're going to enjoy the heck out of it. And you are going to think of a million things you can do with this recipe other than just eat it plain. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope to see you again. Leave me a comment and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'll see you next time, and until we meet again, do not forget to eat good food. Bye, everybody.